Hey girls and guys and girls. This dream was from not last night. I think it was the night before. I forgot to put a date on this one. Because like as I woke up, I was just so confused by it. So I've just been sat thinking, like, what could it mean? And then I had to come over here, like, go through the dream again in my mind, right, and ask God, like, what are you saying here? And why is Green River just being stuck with me? I don't know why he's just got it in deep inside of my spirit right now to think about the part that interpreted as Green River. Okay, we'll get into that part anyway. Okay, so we're gonna we're gonna read through the dream that I had from the other night. Okay, on the screen currently. So I was throwing out containers. Like, I don't know if you're anything like me, but I have a whole bunch of containers. Sometimes I have lids and there's no container. So I was throwing out all these empty containers, and at the time I was talking about not having to fit in. Okay, it was like there was a comparison of some sorts between the containers and not having to fit in. Okay, then it switched, and I saw the guy from Baby Boy, you know, the mom's boyfriend, and his name in real life is called Ving. Okay, so I saw the guy from Baby Boy behind some wall or something, right? Because it was like, it looked like a bar. You know, when you go to a bar and then you have like a high table. It looked like I was stood by this bar, and then women were going like a VIP section, but it looked like more like a wall, but you could kind of see through the wall. Okay, it's dream world, so take with that what you will. Okay. So I saw the guy from Baby Boy behind some wall or something talking to a woman. She just kept on saying baby, but she was like, oh baby, I promise, and like, oh, I promise you baby, and this, right? So I was just stood there like she was my friend, and I was waiting for her, okay, to finish what she was doing with her man. So another woman comes round, peeps round to look what's going on, looks at me and says, what's happening? Is something happening? Like she was like, what's happening? Is there something happening? I've been seeing a lot of women coming from over there. I instantly thought of cheating, right? There was a fight at this, so this is a switch now to another part of the dream. There was a fight about a building. Then like when I say a fight, I mean like there was a war going on, okay? And I had to go and press up against a wall because of all the mayhem that was happening, okay? But I had my weapon with me and everybody was all weaponed up, okay? But then once the war had finished, this man came over and he said he doubts that they'll enable them to basically lease it again because there was a giant hole in the door. Okay, it recently has been talking about these doors with these holes in. Okay, so there's some things going on in the case of who you're allowing in and things like that. Okay, that's what I was getting with that hole in the door thing. So here are wit. Get it together, woman. I do have lots of wit though. Yes, yes, yes. But anyway, Ving means glory, honor, thriving, and Green River. So I was like, okay, Lord, what are you saying to me here? So we're gonna do a quick breakdown, okay? So with the containers, as I says to you, like I've got containers that have lids without containers or containers without lids, okay? So a lot of that needs to get thrown out. Basically, I took it for my personal self that I started laughing because he's been telling me there's things that I need to get sorted, right, and I need to get rid of, etc. Okay, he'll point out things that it's like, nope, we're not doing that. He even pointed out what color nail varnish he wanted on my toes. Okay, so if he needs to tell me something that needs to go, then it's got to go. Okay, so I've got to sort out my containers. But I was wondering to myself, like, what do you mean there's no need to try and fit in? Okay, I don't have to fit in, like we don't have to fit in. But and how does that compare to the containers, right? Because you're just thinking, huh? But as I said, like some have lids, some don't, right? Maybe you feel like you're different in some kind of way because you don't have something that somebody else has. Okay, there's something that you feel like you're missing, like you're incomplete, and he's saying you don't have to fit in. Okay, you wasn't born to fit in with anyone. You wasn't born to be exact replicas of people here. Okay, even twins have differences. Okay, You are an individual. Okay, it's time to throw out those idealisms that you have, that you're supposed to automatically fit in with a certain group because you are in the same category, let's put it that way. Okay, so because you're a woman, you feel like you're supposed to be like those women, or you know, whatever it may be that you feel like you lack in that certain area. He's saying you was not born to fit in. Okay, you was born, let's just put it this way, I love mixing up things just a little bit. You was born to shake things up. Okay, you was born so that people could see his differences, okay? And how he does things, and how he says that he is the creator of all things, and he decides what is what and who is who and how things are going to be, not what people believe that you should be, right? You don't need to fit in. He didn't call you for that, okay? So with that part, yeah, that's what I got for revelation on that part there. So the next part with the man from Baby Boy, like I was literally like, okay, so this part here, it looked nightclubby, but not packed nightclubby. Plus I was just like standing, looking the opposite direction, but could clearly hear what was going on with this lady and this man from Baby Boy, right? And I can't remember what he turned around and said, but it was like he was walking off, you know, like she was just like clinging kind of thing, like, oh baby, I promise, and you know, like she had done something wrong or something. And then that's when the lady came over and she was like, what's happening? Is something happening? And I'm saying, I wasn't even paying attention to it like that. It was like I was immune to what was actually happening. Like it was something that was usual. Okay. So I don't know if this is in relation to somebody's life, or this is going to be a situation, but there could be possibly some altercation that's going to take place between a man and a woman that you may know. Okay. And the instant feeling that I got was cheating. Okay. Because as soon as she said there's been a lot of women who have gone round there, I'm sitting there like, huh, that sounds a little bit strange, you know, like why would there be multiple women going to see this guy when you know, that's somebody I know and she's with him, right? So that put me on guard to say that there's somebody who's doing a lot. Okay, so there could be someone, it could be your person who is relating to, or just someone you know who you know, is taking you or a friend for a puppy show. Okay, and that's something that if it relates to you and you feel it in your spirit, then you know I'm speaking to you. Okay, you've been having some kind of inkling towards what's been happening, but you feel like you've done something wrong. You've tried to do the best that you possibly could, and sometimes in relationships, right, you can feel like you're the one who's in the wrong, and in actuality you're not. Okay, and you're trying to make things right when it's not up to you to make things right, because the other person has been doing wrong. Okay, but you can't see it because it just feels like all the time that it's you. Okay, believe it or not, those things happen in a relationship. Okay, especially when you're a little bit insecure in yourself. You can find that you try to do everything right for that person, and to be honest with you, they're not worth it. Okay, because they don't see you as anything. So that was the first version that he gave me. The second good part of it that he gave me was, it's your turn next. Okay, you are next. All the women that had been over there were receiving their blessings. Okay, they were receiving their blessings. They was going to go and get what was for them. Remember, his name means glory, honor, thriving. Okay, that's the second version he gave me here. There are many in this hour who are receiving their harvest, who are walking into their land, who are getting the promise that God has promised to them, and his glory shall shine down upon you. You are next, okay, for honor. Okay, he's going to honor you, and in this hour he is going to honor you. Okay, and you are thriving in this moment. So he has seen all the work that you have put in. There are those who will not pass though. Okay, they've not accomplished every single thing they were supposed to, and we all fall short, right? But if you've not been doing as instructed or you've slipped off, these things can have an effect on what's due to you. So you need to be repentful for the things that you have gone back on, have not been paying attention to when he's been telling you not to do this, or to take up a new diet, or to go and do this or go and do that. Okay, if you've not been paying attention to those things, now it's time for you to buck up. Okay, because it's pretty close. You are next. Okay, so if you're next in line to receive what he has for you. You don't have much time to get things in order, but you need to get it in order. Okay, and it just brought me to the preparation of Esther. Okay, so if there's the preparation that you need to be doing, whether it's your marriage you're waiting for, whether it's the career you're waiting for, a job you're waiting for, whatever he has promised to you, right, is on the way. Now it's time for you to buck it up. Okay, get it together. Okay, and the reason why I went to Esther was because all of the virgins were called in, okay, into the palace, so that they may be pruned. Okay, but she was the one that came out on top. She was the one that became queen. Okay, and there will be those that will not make it to such stature, but you are next in line. So don't you want to become the queen that you're supposed to be? If this ministers to any men who watch this, then so be it. Okay, because anything that is said by God can minister to the spirits of men and women, right? But because I am a woman, I'm going to speak from my perspective. Okay, I hope that helps anybody who feels confused or feels like, I feel like you feel like I'm speaking to you and you are a male. Take it how it's supposed to be taken. Okay, you are next in line. Okay, especially if you have been paying attention and have been obedient. Okay, he even showed me that in another dream, right, about obedience in letters right in front of my very eyes. Okay, obedience in this time. Okay, and knowing what you're supposed to be doing. So after that, I clearly was thinking about Green River, like where's Green River, but I'll go into that shortly after, because the next part was the part about the fighting, okay, the war that was taking place for this building. There is a war against God's people. I've been saying this for ages. Okay, the enemy is trying to come up against them very, very harsh. Okay, like badly, like he's coming in like that flood. But it says in the Bible that when the enemy comes in like a flood, he will raise up the standard against them. Okay, at the end of this, we won. There was some casualties. Okay, the wall was had a massive hole in it. Okay, but it could all be rectified, right? All things could be sorted out, even though there was the doubt whether the place would be able to be used again, right? There was still the fact that there was victory there. Okay, there was a victory. So regardless of whether the enemy is coming up against you now in this hour, there is a victory. You have to believe in your imminent victory. Okay, the battle is already won. Okay, it tells us that the battle is already won. He has won it already. He paid for everything with his blood. Okay, every battle, every mountain, every river, everything you come up against, he has fought it. He has overcome the world, and because we are born in him, we have overcome the world too, because we are in him. He has taken care of it all. So even through the midst of the battle, I didn't even have to lift my weapon. Okay, the battle was won, done, dusted, finished. He said he's taking care of everything. Okay, no matter what they try, they will not be successful. Yes, it may look a bit messy. Yes, sometimes it may seem like it's doubtful what the outcome's going to be. Yes, sometimes you can't see in front of you because of all the things that are blocking your path. He says it's already done. Okay, God said it's already done. It's taken care of. Take your hands off of the wheel, right? Take your hands off of the wheel. He's in control of this. Okay, right. So now I'm gonna get into the part about Green River, because I said, where is Green River? Because I was thinking, right, the first part of the dream obviously had me thinking, where's this place that I'm at, and this man's here, and this woman that clearly I must know, right? So I was like, okay, where's the part, where is Green River? Okay, and that's the first place that came up. So I got Green River, Wyoming. I hope I said that right, because like I really don't know. Sorry guys, there was some crummage, sorry, and stuff. But yes, Green River, Wyoming, 82935 USA. So I was like, okay, go into a few images, because I really don't know this place and it doesn't look inhabitable to me. But do you see this part here? Remember yesterday I said to you that there was a girl in my dream, right, that I've been worried about recently. I'm just hoping that this isn't all connected in a horrible way, right? She showed me a map that looked exactly like this, and I was thinking it was Australia, okay? But it's Utah. Now, I am not American, as you can clearly hear. I have never been to America. I don't know about America, but this was the map that she showed me, okay? And it was separated and she put it together like it was in two pieces. Then she put it together and nobody would listen to her, right? No one would pay her any attention, okay? And I was like, what is going on? So I hope that there is no foul play, and I really don't know how to deliver this message, but I need somehow for her to be okay, right? I don't know how I'm gonna go about this. Oops, just dropped my phone. Don't know how I'm gonna go about this. I don't know if I'm waiting it out. I'm gonna wait and see what the Lord turns around and says to me, okay? But it feels like there is some foul play or something is going on, because this map right here, I'm showing you right here, is exactly the place that she showed me in the dream, okay? Right. And now it's saying Utah. And as I said, I've never been to America. I've never traveled to any of these places. I don't know these places, okay? I'm not well traveled at the moment, but someday I will be. And by looking at this Green River in Utah, this doesn't look like any place where there is any kind of life here. So I don't know if something's about to happen there or what, but that's the place I was sent to, drawn to, and I need to just put that in this video, okay? Yeah, because it's been playing on me. It's just been playing in my mind. It's like you won't keep it off of my mind, okay? And now I know for a reason, because that dream that I had a couple of months ago, and with everything that's going on now in this dream and like what's going on in real life and putting everything together, hopefully it's no connection. I really hope not. I hope that it's not foul play. I hope it's just something that he's trying to get across as being, you know, there's people who maybe, I don't know if it's an attraction. I haven't really read up about what happens here or any of that. I should really like go to Wikipedia and really see what's going on. I don't know, like look in the news area, see what's going on. You know, the horrifying details. It doesn't sound very good, does it? Right? Yeah. There's a whole bunch of stuff that's there that I don't really know what that's about. Let me go into it. Sorry. We're just doing a thing right now. Being led how I feel to be led. Subscribe. What's that mean? We're not subscribing. See, that's the New York Times. It won't even allow me to get into it. Oh no. Ooh, that's disgusting. Why? Because I'm from here, do I have to subscribe? That's rude, that is. That's very rude. Fix it, Jesus. Anyway, let's oh. Ooh, I find details as teenager Wendy Stephens missing for 36 years is Green River killer Gary Ridgway's youngest victim. Oh my gosh. So this is very recent. October 27, 2022. Wow. 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 But this was how many years ago? Wow. The so-called Green River killer confessed to 71 murders. Ooh. Oh my Lord. Wow. Right, anyway, that's very horrific. We don't believe in those things over here, murder and stuff like that. Lord Jesus, take the wheel. Sorry. Part of my my ancestral patois wants to come out, but I think my voice is a little bit too posh for the patois, you know. But anyway, yeah, that's a bit morbid, isn't it? Like, I don't like to end on something so down, so low in vibration and energy. Oh, let's bring it back up. Lord. Let's bring it back to the second version of this, okay? Fruitful. When you think of a river, right, you're thinking of it flowing waters, okay? Living waters of our Heavenly Father God, okay? You can put in river in the Bible and see what it comes with. Like, I think there's a part where it's like something you will, da. You flow like the river, or like a river. Oh gosh, Bible verse, come on. Or there's the part where, was it Elisha? Blesses the water. Okay, the water was contaminated in the river and he blesses the water. Okay, you're gonna be blessed. Okay, let's put that in. Elisha blesses the water. 2 Kings 2:21. In New International Version, or should we go to my fave? And he went forth unto the spring of the waters, and cast the salt in there, and said, Thus saith the Lord, I have healed these waters. There shall not be from thence any more deaf or barren land. Okay? So that point of your life is over. Okay? Done. Finished. And look at the time. 21:11. With the 29 on my battery. 2, 2, and 1. But anyway, you could look at it in either way. I'm just looking at all the 2s and the 1s that's going on around here. Okay, so there's a blessing. His blessings are coming to you right now. Sorry if this has been all over the place, but this is how it goes when I have to do the work. Okay, it gets like this, but to get the main points across, okay, we're gonna put river in the Bible. See, that's been searched. A river flowed out of Eden to water the garden. We want all of the verses, so this is where we'll go, because I like when they say there's this many verses about rivers. Here we go. John 7:38. He who believes in me, as the scripture said, from his innermost being, okay, 100% from your heart, your innermost, your soul, your spirit, right, will flow rivers of living water. Okay, it will overflow. And he's saying right now, that's what's up. Okay, he's coming in to make you bountiful. It's your time. Okay, it's your time to shine now. Okay, it's your time to get the things that he has promised you. You've been waiting in line. It's taken some time, right? but it has been worth the wait because everything has been perfected, especially for you. Okay. See if there's any others. Then he showed me a river of the water of life, clear as crystal, coming from the throne of God and of the Lamb. That's beautiful. Revelation 22:1. Streams of water which yields its fruit in season. No. Now a river flowed. That's Genesis. Isaiah 41:18. I will open rivers on the bare heights and springs in the midst of the valley. I will make the wilderness a pool of water and the dry land. What is going on with me today? And the dry land fountains of water. He will turn all the things that looked barren to fruitfulness. Okay. He said, I will open rivers on the bare heights. Okay, places that you wouldn't expect for things to flow from are coming your way. Okay, places that you never could have imagined will bless you. Okay, people you never thought would even look your way will bless you. Okay, springs in the midst of the valley. When you think of the valley, it's the place where it says the valley of the shadow of death, the dead things. He's going to put springs in there. Think of a spring. Think of when it is spring, when the birds start to sing, when everything starts to get lighter again, when the trees start to flourish again, and the plants start to bud new leaves and everything like that. Spring, okay. He's going to make everything that looked dark and dim light, okay? He's going to make that dry land, the wilderness, a pool of water. Listen, catch this spiritually, okay? I hope that this word has helped whoever it is for. Hold on, okay? It's so close. Hold on, okay? He's making sure everything is being taken care of. Yes, it doesn't look that great right now, but hold on, okay? And have faith that he's doing it. He's doing it all. He's taking care of it all, right? So I feel like he's been saying to me to rest a little bit, okay? I've done so many words and so many videos recently. There's a lot of word, okay? I have had a few other dreams and I have to sit with him and see if he's actually telling me to rest in putting the dreams out for the moment, or if I should come back here and do those ones. So I'm going to sit with him. I'm going to ask him for the revelations of them. Maybe it's not the time and that's why I don't have the revelation right now. So I have to always remember that as well. Is a key factor to things. And just kind of be calm and patient, okay, where he needs us to be, where he needs me to be, okay, because sometimes I just like, oh, this is so exciting, I just want more, and he's like, okay, like, you've done a lot right now, I just need for you to sit for a bit, I want you to sit with me, okay. So sometimes it's about us sitting with him, just having that time with him, alone time with him, so he can speak to us the way that he wants to speak to us, okay, and minister to us the way he wishes to minister to us. Because what we need to remember is he is our Father. He is the main teacher in our life, okay, and he teaches us so much if we're willing to listen. So I believe for me, it's a time for me to knuckle down and go and see him, okay? Go and sit at his feet in our secret place, just me and him, and conversate, reason, and just bask in his beautifulness, okay? So guys, I hope that you have a great night, morning, evening, whatever it may be, wherever you are. Ciao, Bella.